Do you feel that soft, gentle breeze? It's an invitation just for you to embark on a soothing adventure tonight, deep into the heart of a magical land. This is a place where the flowers shimmer with dewdrops. The sky is a cape of twinkling stars, and every corner is filled with tranquil beauty. Tonight, we'll be joining our dear friend, the Sleepy Fairy. The Sleepy Fairy, much like you, cherishes peaceful moments and is always ready for a calming exploration. Together, we'll wander through fragrant meadows, listen to the songs of the forest, float lazily on a still, clear lake, and witness the gentle glow of twilight reflecting on the water's surface. But remember, this isn't just an ordinary story. This is a sleepy time journey, a soft lullaby whispered in your ear, designed to help your body relax, your mind to calm down, and your eyelids to grow heavier until you slowly drift into the sweetest dreams. As you listen to the tale of the Sleepy Fairy, imagine yourself right there, feeling the cool moss under your feet, hearing the bubble of the brook, and seeing the beauty of Fairyland. This is your special time, a moment to let go of the hustle and bustle of your day and gently float away on the tranquil sea of Fairyland. Now, before we set off, let's get as comfy as can be. Snuggle up in your cozy bed. Let your head sink into your pillow, and let's try a relaxing breathing exercise. Imagine you're holding a beautiful light feather in your hand. Now, take a deep breath in through your nose, as if you're trying to make that feather rise in the air. Hold it for a moment. Now, gently breathe out through your mouth, making the feather softly flutter back down. Let's try it again. Deep breath in through your nose, make the feather rise up, and breathe out. Watch the feather float back down. This breathing exercise helps your body and mind relax, preparing you for our journey with the Sleepy Fairy. Now, I think we're ready. Do you think we're ready? Don't worry, there's plenty of time to relax as we embark on our magical journey. In a magical land where the sun rises with a soft, warm glow, and the air smells of fresh morning blossoms, there was a peaceful awakening. This was Fairyland, a place of enchantment where each day brought a symphony of gentle bird songs, whispering leaves, and the delicate trickle of crystal clear brooks. In the heart of this land, nestled in a cozy tulip petal, awoke the sleepy fairy. She stretched her tiny, precious wings, each movement slow and deliberate, like the opening of a delicate blossom. She yawned softly, her yawn mixing with the sweet music of the waking world. Her sparkly eyes fluttered open, revealing the sky's lovely pastel colours, a painting lovingly created by the rising sun. With a heart full of peace, she greeted the day. "Good morning, beautiful world," her tiny voice resonating like the soft chime of a silver bell. A gentle smile graced her face as the first ray of sunlight warmed her, filling her with a sense of hope and positivity. And so, the sleepy fairy began her day, wrapped in the tender love of the world, feeling relaxed and at ease. As the morning sun painted the world in shades of gold, the sleepy fairy began her morning routine. She stepped out of her tulip home and onto a leafy green carpet, glistening with morning dew. These droplets, left by the night, were nature's gift, as pure as the morning itself. With the grace of a feather, she dipped her tiny fingers into the dewdrop closest to her. She gently washed her face, each droplet cool and refreshing, washing away the night's sleep. Her face glowed, as radiant as the morning star, and her eyes sparkled with the freshness of the new day. Next, she turned to a nearby dandelion, its fluff soft and inviting under the tender morning light. With utmost care, she plucked a few fluffs, each one lighter than a whisper. She brushed her wings with this natural, soft brush, each stroke smoothing the delicate veins of her wings and leaving them glistening in the sun's gentle rays. This ritual, performed with mindfulness and quiet joy, brought her a sense of freshness and purity, setting a calming tone for the day. With her wings glistening and her heart peaceful, the sleepy fairy was ready to explore the wonders that the magical day in Fairyland had to offer. With her wings shimmering in the sunlight, the sleepy fairy began a leisurely stroll through the enchanted meadow, a place where nature danced in a timeless ballet of colours and smells. The meadow was a sea of bright flowers, their colours a cheerful pattern of reds, blues and yellows, each one a tiny sun that warmed her heart. Beneath her tiny bare feet, the cool moss was a soft and inviting carpet, each patch whispering stories of the dawn. With every step she took, a gentle rustle echoed, like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. The morning breeze joined her on her walk, playfully ruffling her hair and wings. It was a gentle breeze, a soothing zephyr of whispers that carried the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. The sleepy fairy closed her eyes, breathing in deeply, allowing the calmness of the meadow to surround her, to fill her with a sense of courage and calm. As the sleepy fairy continued her stroll, a beautiful melody reached her ears, a chorus of chirping birds. They sat perched on the branches of the willow trees, their feathers a dazzling mix of colours under the morning sun. Their song was a gentle, sweet symphony of notes that danced on the breeze, filling the air with a sense of harmony. The fairy stopped for a moment to listen, her heart beating in time with the soothing rhythm of their song. She closed her eyes, letting the music wash over her, each note a gentle wave that soothed her, that whispered tales of the wonderful fairy world. Not far from where she stood, a gentle river babbled cheerfully, its voice in perfect time with the singing birds. It was a gentle melody, the sound of water flowing over smooth pebbles, a lullaby sung by the earth itself. The fairy approached it, her reflection dancing on the water's sparkling surface, merging with the play of sunlight and shadows. As the sleepy fairy immerses herself in this calming symphony of nature, you too are invited to imagine the scene. Picture the fairy standing by the river, the birds singing in the trees, and feel the peace that this beautiful morning in Fairyland brings. The world slows down, each sound, each breath is a step closer to sleep, your journey towards a peaceful slumber. In a quiet corner of the enchanted meadow, the sleepy fairy found her old friend, the wise old tree. Its grand old trunk held secrets of the countless sunrises it had seen, and its broad leaves rustled softly, whispering those secrets to the wind. With a gentle flutter of her wings, the sleepy fairy landed on a branch, looking up at the tree with a smile. "Good morning, wise friend," she chimed. The tree's leaves rustled, its voice slow and soothing, like the sound of distant waves lapping against the shore. The tree spoke of the beauty of nature, of the dancing flowers, the singing birds, and the whispering winds. It told stories of peaceful nights under a starlit sky, and of tranquil mornings bathed in soft sunlight. The sleepy fairy listened, her heart resonating with the tree's words, filling her with a sense of peace and relaxation. After their peaceful conversation, the sleepy fairy decided to rest under the shade of the wise old tree. She nestled herself comfortably at its roots, a natural cradle to cuddle her tiny body. Above her, the tree's leaves formed a lush green canopy, protecting her from the sun's rays and painting a picture of loveliness. The gentle rustling of leaves overhead was like a lullaby, a calming rhythm that soothed her. The cool shade was a refreshing contrast to the warmth of the meadow, a cocoon of serenity where time seemed to slow down. She closed her eyes, feeling the coolness seep into her, quieting her thoughts and relaxing her body. The environment was filled with calming sensations, the smell of the earth, the sound of the tree's leaves, and the soft moss beneath her. As she relaxed more under the tree, you too are invited to be relaxed and lie down with her. Feel the cool shade, hear the rustling leaves, and let these sensations guide you further and closer to a peaceful, soothing sleep. As the sleepy fairy rested under the wise old tree, a gentle wind began to stir. It moved through the meadow with a gentle touch of each patch of moss and each petal of the blooming flowers. As it reached the fairy, it carried with it whispers, stories of peaceful places it had visited, of magic nights under a blanket of stars. The wind's voice was soothing, a gentle murmur that swirled around her, carrying away any remaining thoughts to a place of deep calm. It spoke of distant meadows bathed in moonlight, of sleepy mountains under the night sky, and of tranquil seas where the waves hummed lullabies to the stars. As the fairy listened to these tales, her heart beat in time with the rhythm of the wind. Each breath she took filled with the tranquility of the stories. This peaceful moment deepened her sense of calm. Her body relaxed under the shade of the tree, lulled by the whispering wind. Feeling refreshed and peaceful, the sleepy fairy decided to visit one of her favourite places in Fairyland, a quiet lake nestled in the heart of the meadow. With a gentle flutter of her wings, she took flight, her course set for the tranquil water. The lake was like a crystal clear mirror, reflecting the soft colours of the afternoon sky. It was a living painting, a breathtaking scenery of pinks and oranges, the setting sun lending its colours to the canvas. The calm water lapped at the grassy shore, a rhythmic sound that added to the calm of the scene. The fairy settled on a lily pad, her eyes drinking in the calming sight. The soothing sounds of the lake, the occasional splash of a playful fish, the faint rustle of reeds swaying gently, all of these sounds weaved a tapestry of harmony. As the sleep fairy immersed herself in the beauty of the lake, imagine you were there too. Feel the peace and the beauty of the tranquil lake slowly drifting you to a dreamy, sleepy, peaceful place, safe and sound in your cozy bedroom. Deciding to stay a while at the tranquil lake, the sleepy fairy made herself comfortable on a bigger lily pad. With a sigh, she lay down, her body cradled by the soft velvety surface of the lily pad. It was like her own little boat, floating gently on the gentle waters of the lake. The motion of the boat was slow and gentle, a rhythmic sway that echoed the calmness of the lake. She could feel the soft movement of the water beneath her, a soothing rhythm that made her feel calm and relaxed. The lily pad bobbed slightly with the rhythm of the lake, a gentle cradle on the calm water. The sound of the water was a gentle melody, a soothing symphony of tiny ripples kissing the shore and distant droplets falling from leaves. This melody, together with the gentle motion of the lily pad, made her feel more and more relaxed. The sleepy fairy began to ever so slowly and gently let go and relax further towards her sleepy dreams. As she lay on the lily pad, the sleepy fairy turned her gaze upward towards the vast canvas of the sky. The afternoon had given way to dusk, and the sky was a gorgeous combination of colours, the sun's final farewell before it bid good night. Among these colours, clouds drifted ever so slowly, like silent ships sailing on a sea of serenity. They changed shapes as they moved, sometimes a bunny, sometimes a castle, an endless parade of peaceful dreams against the pastel sky. Watching them, the sleepy fairy felt her body and mind becoming more relaxed, her thoughts drifting with the clouds. Now that you are feeling more ready, imagine this peaceful scene, the gentle sway of the lily pad, the soothing sounds of the lake, and the drifting clouds in the sky. Allow your mind to drift with the clouds, to feel your body relax with each gentle sway of the lily pad, and to surrender to the soothing embrace of a good night's sleep. And as the dusk gave way to the soft blanket of night, the sleepy fairy knew it was time for herself to prepare for her good night's sleep. With gentle flutters of her wings, she left the tranquility of the lake, making her way back to a cozy little home nestled in the heart of a blooming rose. At her home, she washed her face with the cool evening dew, each droplet a tiny ball of freshness that washed away the day's adventures. The water sparkled under the soft glow of the moon, trickling down her face in a refreshing cascade that made her feel renewed and peaceful. She allowed the gentle evening breeze to brush her wings. It swept through the delicate patterns, lifting away the day's memories, leaving them shimmering under the moonlight. This calming routine was a signal to her body and mind that it was time to rest, and gave her a feeling of peace. And now she felt ready to have a lovely, peaceful night's sleep. And with her bedtime routine complete, the sleepy fairy settled down in her bed, a soft cushion of petals with a blanket of silk threads, under the twinkling stars and the quiet night sky. The stars were her night lights, their gentle glow casting a soothing light that wrapped her in a comforting warm glow. As she snuggled into her bed, the fairy felt completely relaxed and at peace. The rustling of the leaves was a gentle lullaby, the cool night air a soft caress, and the scent of flowers a comforting smell. The world of Fairyland was hushed and serene, ready for the peaceful night's sleep. With her eyes growing heavy, the sleepy fairy whispered a good night to all her friends in Fairyland, and to you too. May your dreams be sweet, and your sleep as peaceful as the night sky, she whispered, her voice barely more than a gentle sigh carried by the night wind. With these words, find your peaceful sleep. Let the day's worries melt away and surrender to the soothing lullaby of the night, just like the sleepy fairy. And know that you're always welcome back to the magical realm of Fairyland, where you will be welcomed back to enjoy soothing adventures the next time you seek a calm and quiet story of sweet dreams. Good night.